Hello and welcome to the next episode of GrowthArtic. Today we want to talk about tools.
Right.
So one of the, I would say for both of us in our workshops and talks, one of the frequently asked questions. So which tool set do you use and which tool for what reason and so on. So Ben, I think we should start right away.
Yeah.
What is your favorite tool?
So my favorite tool is Intercom. Yeah, Intercom is my CRM, my chat, my email marketing tool. It's my support structure. The CRM to me is the place where I need to bundle the truth about my users, like what have they been doing, like logins, signups, which features or aspects of my product have they used most, have they sent out support requests, how many emails did they receive about what. The CRM to me is my single source of truth. I use Intercom for that. I have used in the past Mailchimp, for example, as my CRM until I just outgrew that. I've used ActiveCampaign as CRM, which I really like. What do you use as CRM?
CRM, I use Hubspot.
Yeah.
But we have to talk about costs as well. So what do you pay for your, because it's interesting and this is a frequently asked question as well.
Yeah.
So what do you pay for your CRM tool set, what you explained?
Okay, like the Mailchimp tool set, if you use that, if you have an email list of about 1,000 people, maybe you pay 20 to 30 euros or dollars for that. And if you have 10,000, maybe it's 100. Yeah. And with Intercom, I'm currently paying $60 per month because I'm in the startup program of theirs. I still have that for 4 months. Then it will go up to 250 euros per month. 250? Yeah, at my current size of my list. Okay. And that is absolutely what I'm willing to pay at the moment. If I can't make the money back for my CRM, I really have a fucking problem. Yeah. So I'm very cost insensitive in terms of CRM. How about you?
Same. So I'm focused on Hubspot. I started with having Mailchimp, so my email list as a kind of small CRM, and then in the end it doesn't work out for what I want to do, and then I changed everything to HubSpot. And HubSpot, I would say, for startups is there's a free version.
How much does it cost?
So there's a free version. I think you can use the free version up to 2,000 contacts.
It'll change anyways. So
it will change anyways, and from that point, I think you start with 80 euro or dollar per month.
And it depends on whether you want the CRM, the whole templating enchilada, and the sales.
So just the CRM thing. I don't use so far the marketing stack for formulas and building landing pages. I think we come to that point a little bit later. So there's a small hack. You can do everything in the so I do all the lead management in Mailchimp because it's cheaper. Yeah. And if the lead qualifies,
you put it in the CRM.
Then I put it in HubSpot to, I would not say to save a little bit money, but to have in HubSpot only really qualified leads. That's the way I do this.
So if you have a product that attracts customers beyond the 10,000 mark, definitely if you go beyond 100,000, you have to be very careful about which CRM you use. Like with CSGO skills, I have about 360,000 email addresses. No way I can pay for that. I checked, it was like 2.5K for Mailchimp. And so I just have them in the database, and send out emails from there. It's not as good as having it in the CRM, but you got to deal with that. Talking about email, do you want to say something?
CRM is your master.
Your master.
Your master database. There's the truth, right? Yeah. So I think that's really important because if you talk to startups and they start in with doing something, I would say that's a recommendation. Yeah. There's only one master where the truth is. So that's really important.
If they tell you, I don't want to receive emails anymore, Yeah. For example, it needs to be in your CRM.
You have to know this.
If you still can contact them for normal personal communication, but not the newsletter, for example. Yeah. Which leads us to the email. What are your favorite email marketing tools?
I started with Mailchimp, and because it's really easy to use. You said some costs. It's really cheap for what you get.
Yeah, the first 2,000 are for free.
They are for free. They started the automation campaigns as well, so you can start. So not high end in the end, I would say, but you can start building automated funnels. And so I love Mailchimp because it's really easy to use. If you start building up a team, you can educate, you can train your team really easy to start with Mailchimp. There are good reportings, it's really easy.
I think like Mailchimp is an easy recommendation.
Yeah, it's really easy to start.
When you outgrow Mailchimp, of course, there's always the Hubspot solution, for email automation. What has become quite popular in the past is ConvertKit. Yeah, I've seen that rising in the blogger sphere. People that are very strong content creators, I think that ConvertKit is very much made for them. It really shows you your automation flows and where people are, and you can make simple decision trees that are visualized. That Mailchimp is really lacking hard. Then if you're a bit more into sales, I would recommend ActiveCampaign. Yeah, it's a email marketing tools that really thinks in people, not in subscribers to lists. Yeah, you can tag them, and you can even give like lead scoring, and then assign with certain patterns like random to different salespeople within ActiveCampaign, which is, I think, wonderful. And now I'm using Intercom because I have the integration with the CRM, the email, and the chat widget. Yeah.
So you don't use Mailchimp anymore because you have everything in your CRM Intercom today, right?
Yes.
Okay, great. Okay, cool. I would say this leads us to the next topic. Landing pages. There must be something where we get some users in. Yeah. So Ben, which one is your favorite? There are so many landing page tools on the market. What is your favorite?
So of the free ones, my favorite is just a straight WordPress blog. Go take a theme from Theme Forest.
Do you have a favorite theme?
I
have one.
It's called Avada. It's, I think, like the most popular sold theme over there. What about yours?
I have one. It's called Mesmerize.
Mesmerize, yeah.
I have no idea where it comes from, but it's
what we use on GrowthArtic.com.
That's right. That's Mesmerize. I love it because it's really easy to use. You're able to build a landing page in 2 hours. Yeah. So it's really easy.
My favorite not for free solution is Instapage. Like by far, I know I can set up a table of 12 CEOs, 40 plus, and half an hour later they have a beautiful, high converting landing page.
What happens then? What happens then if they did it? Do they take it within their company, or is it? That's really interesting.
Yeah, they take it to their company. Like tomorrow we have the startup idea validation workshop. Yeah. And there, everybody's setting up their Insta page, and some of them have done so in the last workshop, and they come back and they keep on working on their their conversion funnel.
They start hacking.
Yeah, it's so easy. They have beautiful templates that help you to focus on the main message on your landing page and to have the call to action in place. And just look at the templates, and then you can build your own with whatever tool you like. What else do you use?
So you had WordPress, you had Instapage. I have a WordPress plugin. It's called OptimizePress. Yeah. So it's WordPress, but it's a plugin. And with OptimizePress, you can drag and drop lead pages to get email addresses, or video sales letters, or for webinar registrations. You can do everything with just drag and drop and focus on the content on your landing page and not the tech stuff. Yeah. Because for landing pages, you don't need to code today. You can, but there is no reason to do from my point of view. So it's OptimizePress.
When I'm working with absolute non-techie people, I'm recommending Wix at the moment or Squarespace. I think even Shopify is technically too overwhelming, and WordPress can be too overwhelming for lots of people. Like getting it pretty out of the gate just takes some time. Buying themes for $50 on themeforest.com is I think a quick solution for that. And if you haven't discovered that, you will enjoy ThemeForest a lot.
Have you tried already the landing page solutions from Mailchimp?
Yes, and I think it's fucking ugly.
It is, right?
It's
is so
fucking
easy,
ugly.
But it's not that nice.
I mean, I was evaluating it for my last workshop. Do I want to have just one simple setup? Would have been so beautiful if I just said like, oh yeah, we do it all in Mailchimp. The landing page, the email, the analytics, everything in one tool. But no, it's not there yet. It's definitely feels like in beta, and it's going to develop.
Maybe
Mailchimp,
alpha.
Maybe
alpha, but the idea is great.
We shall see. I think it makes sense for them. I don't know how much sense it makes for us.
We will see.
Okay, the next category of tools is my favorite one, called analytics. What do you really use in terms of analytics tools in your own marketing stack?
So for sure, Google Analytics. And HubSpot. So today I have no big project where I have to do detailed user tracking. So I asked you this morning because there's my conference, the Growth Europe, coming up, and there for sure I want to have a user tracking to see how many logins, or which people do watch just one video or two videos or three videos. So that is the detailed, the R funnel. That's your favorite topic. So you gave me a recommendation of Segment. Maybe Segment.com. Maybe you can explain a little bit about this, because I think it's not that common in Germany. Maybe there's a reason for this. But that would be great, I think.
So using the analytics from your CRM and landing page tool is excellent, and then just putting Google Analytics on top to give you deeper insights about your users. And it's also the gateway for retargeting on AdWords. You need Google Analytics or an AdWords remarketing tag to get there, but I prefer the Google Analytics route. So the Segment thing you talked about, you can check it out on segment.com. It's like a data hub. You integrate Segment on your WordPress site, for example, and then it will send all the events, everything that people do, to the different analytics tools for you. So you only
can do it with drag and drop, right?
It is like 2 clicks. It's not really drag and drop, but it looks much like it. And for example, if you decide you want to have a second analytics tool like Facebook Analytics, that is currently my favorite up-and-coming analytics tool by far. Because Facebook immediately thinks in user IDs. While Google is still thinking in sessions and trying to start to think in user IDs. But Facebook is just unable to think any other way, which is a huge advantage. Because you can see across different services like your email tool, your website tool, your checkout. If those are on 3 different tools, you can see one person moving through that. And it's much harder for Google than for Facebook to do that. Because essentially Facebook has a number for like 98% of everybody who's buying shit online. So I would check out Segment. Check out Facebook Analytics. And there are so many other tools we could talk about. Maybe we have that in a separate session.
One thing, what do you think about the Google Tag Manager? So maybe that's a container thing.
So Google Tag Manager helps me to manage my different JavaScript
to make
snippets.
The integration of the code and the events easy, right?
Especially if you're trying to track forms. You have a website and people are supposed to give you like name and email, and then they submit a form. That is extremely easily trackable with Google Tag Manager, and it's if you're less technical, it's a huge tool in and of itself. But if you're less technical, I can show you in half an hour how to set up for any form you have. Doing that with Segment is more technically involved. So I like Tag Manager a lot. And in many cases when I have to work on another person's website and I don't want to go to the developer every time, oh please, can you do this, can you do that? it gives me more independence as a marketer. I think that's the greatest value of Google Tag Manager.
Yeah. So we started in a team 2 or 3 years ago, or when it comes up, the Google Tag Manager, and there was exactly this reason. Okay, we don't need the IT anymore. We can do everything. I would say after 2 or 3 months, there was for us for the team, no overview anymore. Yeah. Which tracking code is where and so on. So yeah, we don't need coders anymore for this kind of
but you have
integrations.
JavaScript chaos. Yeah.
But it's chaos. And so in terms of where are the data, where's the truth, valid data for valid decisions, I would say use the Google Tag Manager to make integration easy. Yeah. But in the end,
it works really nicely with Segment. Yeah. So they help each other out. Yeah, and that way, no problem.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Analytics. So after analytics, or if we do everything the right way and it works out, that's what we want to do. There's one recommendation from myself, what I really love to, because I'm really, really bad in bookkeeping stuff or tax stuff. I hate this stuff. And
good old accounting.
So that's the keyword, accounting. So, and then I found a tool, it's called Fastbill. So it's here from Germany, from Frankfurt, they're really smart guys. And it's a really easy to use tool. There's a free version as well. I have no idea where the limit is, but there's a free version, and I do all the invoicing stuff, sending proposals. I connected my bank account to make the bookkeeping stuff. Okay, the bill came in, so it's really great. And there was one thing, I think they released it 2 or 3 months ago. All bills I have to pay for Deutsche Bank, for Car2Go, for Google AdWords, for Facebook ads, and so on and so on. You can connect this to Fastbill.
Okay, cool.
And they come in automatically to Fastbill. So there is no blue box on your desk at home where you put all your bills in.
Yeah. I have that blue box over there.
I think you have to because of the 5 years whatever thing. Yeah. But in the end, it's completely automated, and I love this so much. Yeah, that's just there's Billomat, I think they're a little bit smaller.
I'm using Freshbooks, for example. I decided for Freshbooks to create like estimates and invoices because it has lots of integrations. One that was very important for me at the time was the Shopify integration. I wanted to be able to automatically generate an invoice, which American tools are notoriously famous for not being able to do. We always, in Germany, we get those weird invoices from US tools where there's no name of the company that is invoicing us. Our name is not on it. The VAT number is not on it. There is no tax on it. And that drives German tax people crazy. That's it. And so I decided for Freshbooks on that. And they just recently had to redesign. That was all right. I think the German translation is really crappy. Please work on that. But that's what I use for accounting.
So I would say these kind of tools save me 10 to 15% of my time. And I would say that's even worth it to have a look at the tool, to automate all the things you're not good in or you're not passionate about.
So the final question we have prepared is the one versus many question. So what's the truth here? Should we have an all-in-one solution like HubSpot or Salesforce? Or should we go with a best-of-breed approach where everything is in its own data silo, which we might connect somehow? Yeah. What do you think?
I think for sure there's no black and white answer, but I think your story was one good example. I would say one of the main things is to have there is a master. There must be the truth anywhere.
Somewhere.
Somewhere. And then in the end you can try tools for landing pages, try a new tool, or playing around with some analytics stuff. But I think the most important thing in the end is that there is just one master database where the truth is. And
as long as you have that, you're fine. I really don't like to be boxed in by a tool like HubSpot. We used it together at Trusted Shops and it was great. It solves so many problems for you. And if you're really focused on the business end and don't want to be bothered by the tech, go for it.
Give it a try.
But if you are like us into hacking the funnel, trying new tools, going the other way, going a creative way, then it really helps you out. I think another all-in-one tool that really masters that is Clickfunnels. Clickfunnels is this awful American marketer tool that just performs like madness. I really wish it weren't that ugly. But ugly somehow seems to convert online. So if I could also recommend that, and then try to get one data source, and analytics and tools like Segment help you with that. And then you can just add different new tools to that stack. And as long as it updates your CRM properly.
That's the most important thing.
And then it's fine. I think that's a wrap. So far.
Really wraps. There are so many tools around for design, for building content, for your SEO stuff, and so on and so on. Maybe just to give you a quick overview about our tool stack. I'm pretty sure we will have a new episode for deep dive for tools.
On GrowthArtic.com. And there you can sign up for the podcast or get the link to the YouTube channel if you prefer to see us on video. We always do both. And that's it for today.
Yes.
So what are we going to talk about the next time?
Same question, always in the end, so hard. So
I really want to rant on GDPR.
Maybe it's the legal thing, GDPR.
Maybe it's that. We're going to rant on it really hard, but we're not sure if we're going to publish that shit.
We will try.
See you next time.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye.